Hi beautiful souls, welcome. This is your weekly reading for the 1st to the 8th of June. Now let's look at your card selection. Hi group 1, welcome. Let's get some messages for you. Let's look at what you need to know this week. Let's get some guidance for you for this week. Okay. Okay, so this is a really good week for you. So it feels like last month was a little bit heavy, or towards the end of May was a little bit heavy because you had certain things that you needed to complete. So for some of you, it was you needed to come up with some amount of money, some funds to make some payments, paying off some loans. For others, it is like a project that needed to be completed. You had to, some assignments or something that needed to be done. For everyone else, it's like there was like a time limit that was set and you needed to get it done. So what I'm seeing is this week, everything works out. Everything just falls into place. Everything comes, whatever you need, the completion, the celebration. You feel like, you feel good again. You feel happy again. Okay. It's like you've got peace again. So it's a week of celebration where any issues that you had finds resolution. So if you've been waiting for something, it's going to work out. For some of you, there's a celebration. There's something new coming in as well, and it's starting to come in now. It's like the path has been made. So something's coming in. For some of you, you are looking to attract a new job, a new partner, finance, to make your relationship work or take your relationship to the next level. It's all going to happen now. Okay. It's all coming into play here. Okay. So what it feels like, this is a completion. This week is a completion or like a solution to any issues that you had towards the end of May, or anything that you were thinking about in the month of May. This is where it all kind of like comes together. It works out for you. Okay. So this is a really good week. You will receive a surprise. So this is very positive. A sudden surprise there. There is something that's coming that you cannot see. Okay, there is a surprise. There's going to be assistance from a special someone coming in. For someone here, it's a good friend, or it can also be a partner. Okay, so something's changing here with your love life, with your finance, with how you are, with your partnership as well. So it can also be work with like partnership, collaborations. You're going to get some offers. So there is some sort of like collaboration. So whatever I'm hearing, that whatever that you're doing this week, you're going to be doing it in pairs, or you're going to be doing it with someone else. So there is something like that. So it's not just you on your own doing stuff. There is whatever that you are trying to attract, it involves another person. Okay. And it's going to go really well for you. Some of you can feel this change coming in, and you can see that, there is something bigger out there for you, and you can feel it, and you are ready to now embrace that. You may not know what it is, but it's there. And I think you're getting out of that fear-based energy where you're like, oh, I don't want to move out of my comfort zone because I don't know what's out there, and out there it's scary. Change is scary. So you're coming out of the energy this week where you're like, you know what? I've done the work. I've been in hermit mode. I've been healing, doing the shadow work, and now I'm ready for this change. Okay. I've been patient. I've been patiently doing the work, and now I'm ready to move away from old energies. I'm ready to move away from the energy of lack, of fear, of grief. So you're moving away from all these three energies. You're opening your heart to allow new energies to come in. You feel like you found your voice again. This is energy of you being heard, and it's like you're happy. And it's this energy where you ask the universe and the universe gives you. So it's like before you would kind of ask, and that the voice that you had the energy of the frequency of lack, desperation. So instead of attracting what you needed, you attracted more of the problems that you had every time you prayed and asked for help. But now you are in the right frequency. So when you say, I want this, the universe gives it to you. It's not like, oh, I need this. Okay, you're going to keep needing it. So, that's what's changing here. Okay, you're coming out of this solitude. You're coming out of, it's like if you have put a mask on where you are like, no, this is fine. I'm happy. You're lying to yourself. That mask is coming off and you realize now that this is not what I really want. This is not the life that I want. You needed to have this life for a reason, to get into this whole healing and trauma healing and all that. And now, you need to come out of this fear-based energy. Let yourself move forward. Okay, you are here stuck in fear, so worried about everything, and they're telling you positive movement forward. Let yourself move forward. Okay. Now let me just get some quick advice for you. Quick advice for this week. Whatever's changing, let it change, okay? Because there's going to be things that you have to let go of, your past, okay? And you're still holding on to a lot of things you don't want to let go, and it's time to cut the cords and move on, okay? So you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical this week. You have come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward, okay? Back of the deck here we have... you know everything that you need to know about this topic. You can go back and learn more about this topic if you want to, because your work, your energy will be rewarded. Okay, I'm going to stop here, Group 1. I hope this helps you this week. I will speak to you next week. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Welcome. Group 2, let's look at what you need to know this week. Let's get some messages, some guidance for you for this week. Okay, Group 2. Okay. You are coming out of darkness, okay? I can see Group 2, there was something that was attached to you. There was some sort of dark energy or entity that was attached to you that is being removed from your energy this week. So you have done something. You have gone and done like some ritual, meditation, bath, saging, smudging your home, letting sunlight in, moving things around. You've done something, right, over the last week. And so this is bringing the change into your energy. Okay. A sign that old energy is being washed away is like water issues. So you may have like a tap leaking, and I'm not talking about like massive drastic water issues, but it's like little things like water seeping in or leaking from somewhere, a tap is leaking, or you forget and you leave the water all flowing, or something like that, something to do with water, something small. So that's going to be a sign that change is coming in. So it's like it's being washed away, the old energy, the dark energy is being washed away, and you are growing. So this is beautiful energy here. There's a lot of healing for your body as well. So if you had any scare or negative news about your health, everything's going to be okay, because there's a lot of positivity coming into your energy here. So whatever that's coming up is just all buried energy that's stagnant inside. It's just coming up for it to be removed. So you may get some scare about your health, feeling unwell. That's just because the clearing is happening. Okay, don't worry about anything. You're going to be fine. Okay, so obstacles are being lifted for you, and they're telling you that you need to do something out of the ordinary. You need to make changes because you've been doing the same thing for quite some time now. You need to go outside the ordinary. If you want luck and success to come to you, you have to do something different. If you're doing the same thing and expecting the same results, then nothing's going to come to you. Because what you had to do before is what you had to do while you were still buried. Now that you have grown into this plant, you are out of, of the earth, because I'm seeing the Pluto card is like you're buried, right? So you're coming out of it and things are going to change. So you have to do things differently. You have to create new frequency, do different things every day. So this week, set a goal to do something different every day. Even if it's, say, going for a walk, you go for a walk at a different place every day. So maybe one day you do this, next day you do that. Kind of like try to, switch things up, okay? Also, if you made a vow or a promise or something, this is the week for you to fulfill it. Go and do it. If you made a promise, I will do this if I do that, or, I promise to do this, do it this week. Okay, even if it whatever that you prayed for hasn't been fulfilled, still do it this week. Because this is the week for you to just complete everything and, let's get out of that energy of sacrificial energy, self-sacrificial energy, sacrifices and all those things. So you're going to be fine. I do see you taking maybe some sort of medication to help with, whatever that's coming up. And that's fine if you want to take basic, medication, whatever that your doctor or your health practitioner has prescribed, what is good for you. That's okay. You're fine, but you also need to do your meditations. You need to do your prayers as well. And again, we've got routine. So you need to step out of your routine. That is really, really important because you are moving into the unknown. Okay. And I'm also hearing like certain things are not going to be accurate for you. Certain results are not going to be accurate. So let yourself move into new energy. If you stay and keep doing what you're doing and just going into the worry, like, oh my gosh, now my health and this and that, then it's going to get worse. Okay. I feel like by end of June, or at least by end of June, or for some of you, by November, you will get really good news about your health. Okay, very positive news here. There's going to be big changes, and then you're going to make a lot of new changes. I see you meeting new people, making new friends, joining new groups of people, traveling, going on like solo travels and meeting other people who are also solo traveling, becoming friends, backpackers, joining like clubs, organizations. And those are the things that you're meant to be focusing on. Okay. So this week is where you start to make changes. You start to do your meditations. You go fulfill vows. You write a new soul contract for yourself. You write a list of things that you want to do, places you want to go. Writing your wish list as well. This is the week that you do all these things. Okay, so you're telling your universe, this is what I want. So all this needs to happen. Okay, you will be feeling quite tired. There's this energy of fatigue. So you may feel like you want to withdraw from the world, but this is not what you have to do. You need to put yourself out there. Do not give in to that, to that darker energy where you are like, yeah, okay, I understand that you're feeling unwell, but if you give in to it, it's just going to get worse. Like I said, this is just a clearing. So you're feeling all these things in your body because it's a clearing. So here you are learning to take back your power, making proper choices here with how you move in your day to day, the changes that you need to do, things that you're still holding on to, letting go of old things, making financial decisions as well, because you are moving towards destiny. For you, this is destiny, fate, karma. Okay, so this is the energy this week. It's moving you into the right path. So spend time outdoors, spend time among plants, do a lot of grounding. If you can go for walks in nature. That will be really good for you. Have a lot of veggies, plants, plant-based foods. Okay. Things are going to move very quickly. So there will be a few obstacles that you need to, hurdle through, and I feel like this is to do with your health or your mental health at least. But they're saying if you stand your ground, okay, you don't give in to it, you don't succumb to like, oh my gosh, I've got this now, and then you make that into your identity. I'm sick, I am this, I am that, I'm depressed, whatever. You don't give in to that. Okay, if you don't give in to it, you have fulfillment of wishes coming to you. Okay, so wish come true, those things are all coming to you. So what else does group 2 need to know? Group 2, travel. Okay, if you feel this call to travel to another part of the world, it's calling you. Okay, for the rest of you, they're telling you to like get a blog or something online. So go online. Okay, so there are a few messages. One is go online and start following like healers and, those people on TikTok and, Instagram, and start to learn about all these different healing modalities, learning about, herbs and supplements, and just learning just for knowledge. For someone else, you are meant to be seen online. So create a blog or a page, a social media page where you can share stuff that you enjoy, your hobbies, your day-to-day life, your journey, just something that gives you this this motivation to get up every day and do something, to get to kind of like get the creative gear rolling again. Okay, so you're meant to do something creative. So every day, if you feel like I need to post, so then you have to come up with a new idea, right? So then it forces you to be creative. Like, what can I post? What can I talk about? What photos can I take? And then you kind of find something new, like a new passion in this. So working with the internet is going to help you. Okay. Also, don't forget to pull in the white light, work with the white light. So every day what you're going to do is you're going to go stand in nature, stand on, on earth, and you're going to visualize yourself like a jug of water. Okay. So you're going to see all the water inside of you is like all murky, whatever. And you're going to see all the virus or whatever that is stuck in you is going to go and, sit inside the water, floating around the water. And then you open up this, like a plug at the bottom of your feet, and the water just drains from you. Okay, it drains completely. You can pour more water in and wash everything out. Once you feel your body like completely washed, no water inside of you anymore, you refill. You refill with white light, with the diamond white light or with the golden light. Whatever you feel you need, you refill that and see that merge into every cell of your body, and then see that expand. Every breath you take, that light expands around you. So then you're walking around with this awakened, activated light. If you are walking around with that light, nothing of low vibration can attach itself to you. That's how you heal. Okay? So embrace peace and harmony. Also, if you're going online and there's all these pages where people are posting terrible things or negative things, don't go read it. Don't watch it. Get out of that page. Okay? Also, don't go down the rabbit holes where people are talking about torture and things like that. This is not the week for you to do all that. Okay, you have a lot of time to go down the rabbit hole some other time. For now, you need to make sure that you are on high frequency. Don't go down this path. You do not want to create that into your reality. Okay, that's those people's reality, right? So they're talking about it because they are living in that. Do not create that into your reality. Do not sabotage what you have or what you can actually create in the future. Okay, honor your emotions, honor your feelings. There's this energy of grief and loss that hasn't really come out of you. You've been sitting in that grief and loss for so long that you don't even realize that that's in there. And that's why there's a lot of sickness and things coming up now, because that energy wants to come out from your body. Okay, grief, loss, alone, unsupported. That's, those are the kind of feelings that I'm getting from you. So it's time for change. It's time for change. This is the week where it all begins. So some advice for group 2. So right now you are unwilling to make a decision or a change. You're pretending like there is no problem. You're saying that, this has just happened. It's nothing to do with me. You're blaming the universe. You're blaming everyone else for any problems around you because you don't want to accept that this is something that you have created for yourself. Okay. But we've got a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. And the path towards enlightenment is here, the world card. Okay, so moving, tapping into the rest of the world as well, even to do with your achievement, how you feel about yourself, your finances, all those things are going to be really good. Okay, things are going to happen very quickly. The solution would be creative. So that's what I'm getting for you. Okay, back of the deck, you have great sadness inside. Take time to heal. There's need to forgive yourself or others. Okay. What else do we have? I'm just going to pull one because this feels a little bit heavy. It's not really heavy. It's just currently you are in this, a bit of like exhausted energy. But I see you coming out of it. Okay. I see you healing. So a blessing on a new venture. Start. You've been thinking about starting something, do it. Put yourself out there, create this platform and start doing it. You don't have to know everything, how you're going to do it, have it all planned. Just take the first step, and allow your whatever that you're doing, this new venture, to evolve on its own. As you evolve, your venture should evolve with you. Okay, so take that step, put yourself out there and allow change. Give yourself grace to change. Give space for you to evolve and change. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching Group 2. I'll speak to you in the next video. Hi, Group 3. Welcome. Let's get some messages for you. So, straight up, I'm hearing that y'all are very psychic, your intuition is spot on, really strong. So this will be a good week for you to get a healing, to strengthen your intuition, to do a healing, to activate certain codes of healing or something like that. So if you do a healing for that, that will be really, really good for you. Okay. Because it's like there are new codes that have been downloaded. It needs to be activated. So you can go to a healer and someone who does work like this and tell them, can you activate these codes for me? Because you need to tap into this new energy. There's something that you need to know. And your intuition needs to be spot on to prepare for this new energy that you're stepping into. So soul purpose and things like that, that's coming in. Also, this is really random, but it's like you recently saw something go viral on, online. And so you're excited about it, you're trying it, and this thing not to overdo it. So it could be like a recipe, you saw something and you think, oh, I want to do this, or I'm going to try it. And then you get really excited and then you kind of overdo it. So, but yeah, have fun with it. It can be anything. It can be a recipe, like like recently that whole cucumber thing, the viral cucumber recipe. That whole thing started. That went viral. The cucumber recipe thing that went viral. So you could be trying something like that, but they're telling you to budget, don't spend too much, and get creative in your own way as well. Also, not everything that you see out there works for you. So make sure that you use your own intuition and, trust yourself. They might be like, oh, put this in, put that in, but that might not be good for your body. So just, yeah. Don't just blindly follow people. Okay. So what are you doing this week? You are letting go of your fears and you are building a new foundation. Okay, you're taking your time. Although you want to rush things, but so what I'm hearing is don't rush it. Okay, you are going in the right pace. And it's interesting because it's like they're linking you to an online game. So you could be playing an online game where it's like building or trying to get coins or points for something, and you are rushing it and you're like, should I spend? Should I just, do this and get more so I can, progress quicker in the game? They're saying don't do it. Don't do it. Just take your time. You will get to the points that you need. And the same, it's like your game is a reflection of your life. So you would notice that when you're playing certain games and, all of a sudden you're getting all these coins and you're lucky or you're progressing or whatever, that's because your energy is actually progressing as well. And it's linked to you and the games that you play. That's how the universe speaks to you, tells you that, okay, this is happening for you. So don't rush. You rush there, you force yourself to rush here as well, and then you get stressed. Okay? Go slow, because whatever that you're doing here, you want it to last. Just know that your hard work will be paid. Okay, you will be paid for your hard work. You will be rewarded in the end. So this week, do the work. Do the work. Go past every challenges. Okay, stand your ground. It's like make it or break it time for you this week. Okay, you really need to step into your masculine energy this week, group 3. Okay, so I see allies helping you achieve your goals. So you're going to meet the right people. There's something about you connecting to different people, doing the work, it's like business deals and things like that. I also see you mastering the internet. So if you haven't really, done that, use the resources that is available to you online. That's really important here. Okay, so we've got void, which means that this is just a week of you doing the work before the results come. This is like you are at the last stages of preparation before the new energy comes in, before you move into the path of your actual destiny. Okay, so all about divine timing. This is the time for you to just flow. All right. And it's also an important time for you to cut off any toxic people or toxic habits. You cannot go through life saying, it's fine, it's okay, I'm all right, putting up with all these toxic energies or toxic people, letting go of what is yours, trusting people so quickly. You meet someone and then you tell them everything, So this is the week for you to like learn to keep your secrets. Whatever that you're doing, don't tell anyone. Whatever your plans are, don't tell anyone. Okay? Listen to good music, listen to happy music. That's going to help you as well. It will help put you in the right frequency. So when you are doing things around your home, when you're driving, or when you are traveling to work or whatever, listen to good music. Okay? So you're moving on here. For someone, you are going to be traveling this week. You're going somewhere, there is a flight, or you're going to hear about a news where you need to go somewhere. You need to travel somewhere. There's also a message coming that in a couple of months, you're going to move to a new place. So you might need to prepare, start looking into like houses and, whether you're buying or renting a house. There's things like that. Okay. So you are going to move. Just don't rush it. Don't also, the first thing that you see, don't go put your money on that. Take your time before you rush and just say, okay, fine, I'll accept it. Okay. There's this energy of like, you might see a few things that it's not right. So be picky. Let yourself be picky. Okay. And if something, it's like you have this fear that if you don't take it, you're not going to get anything else. And I'm hearing that if it's not perfect, don't take it. Don't just say, yes, okay, fine, I'll just, I'll, for example, a house. You're trying to rent a house and you go see it and there's issues in that home and you don't really like it, but you think, I'm not going to get anything else in this price range or nothing else is available. So you just take it. They're saying, don't. Wait. Next week is better. Okay, next week you will get what you want. So don't rush. This week, look at that. Clean sweep, shake up, moving on. So building new energy here. If you are worried, they're saying you can do this. You've got this. Okay, your inner child, your past self is cheering you on as well, saying, you got this. Okay, we went through so much as a kid. You got this. Do this for our future self. Okay. So new career, work changes because you are at the end of that situation, end of a cycle. You are making changes when it comes to work. So if you're looking to put in a resume and stuff like that and you get an offer, you're not happy with it, do not accept it. Okay. Ask for what you want or wait for something better. Okay. But just know that this is a completion here. If you need to now start doing something new, it's like you're building something new from scratch. So it's going to work out for you. Okay. And eventually what comes is, holiday, your health improves, you feel so much better. You get a lot of opportunities. You get a lot of options when it comes to work, what you want to do. So you're in a really good place. The transformation will come in August. Okay. So between now to August, it's just you, doing the work. Okay. Next month is going to be really good for your work as well. Okay, let's get some advice for you. Some advice for group 3. So this says, a great love is coming to you within the next 6 months. This will be a twist of fate, and this person is completely different than anyone else you've ever met in your life before. You're meant for each other. Wow. Okay, so if you're looking for love is coming. Okay, this great love is coming within the next 6 months. For others, if you're not looking for love, then this is something that you really love, something that you want from your heart and your soul. It's coming. This transformation that you're looking for, it will come within the next 6 months. Okay, it's coming because it's destiny. This is something that needs to happen that will lead you to your future. And it's like all these people, these connections that you're making now, they are all your allies compared to before where you were surrounded by a lot of snakes. Okay, now you're meeting your allies who are going to help you. Okay, so what else does group 3 need to know this week? So we have triumphant success, spiritual union, okay, material and spiritual prosperity. So if you look at this is you coming out of darkness. Okay, this is you, finding your way out, saying, yes, this is what I want and I'm going to do the work. So this is you doing all the work. The union, this is the universe coming in to support you, all the people, your allies coming in to help you move through this energy. And then here we have material and spiritual prosperity, where you feel complete, you feel like you're happy, emotionally happy, with love, with your connection. That's good as well. And then we've got destiny. So a union is about to happen, and this is destined. This is destined union. You're destined for love and you're destined for luxury, for wealth, fortune. Okay, this can come in through this person as well. okay? Or it might be through your hard work. But it all starts because you are taking this step here. You are making this change this week, okay? So, finance will be good as well, okay? So don't worry about that. Finance will be good. So just a few cards here. So we have issues with family or affairs with family. So you're going to be very focused with your family. Some of you are going to be spending time. I'm hearing if you want to have a picnic, go out, do something fun with your family. This is a good week to do it. It will change the energy of everyone because there's this energy of like not spending enough time together, a bit of dissatisfaction in life. Okay. Just know that you will be shown the way, there's healing coming to your family tree as well. There's going to be news of something new. So this week, you're going to get a news of a birth within the family or a new business opportunity. It's coming. Again, whatever this is, do not rush into it. Okay, you're moving on from all energy. You are going to do things differently. So before you are stressed, you probably ignore your family and go crazy. So now you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm stressed. I'm going to spend time with my family and change my frequency so the stress goes away, because when I'm in a higher frequency, solutions come to me. Okay, so you're going to be doing that whole mindset changing thing this week. So I guess that's what this week is about for you, changing your mindset. Okay, any advice? This says that you will enjoy life's little luxuries, but you will be spending a lot of time building your business because you will be successfully self-employed. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Thank you for watching Group 3. I will speak to you in the next video.